is where it all finishes, where the world champions will be crowned. Welcome to the P1 Aquacross World Championships, the Bahamas race. After a successful season in the National Championships, the final race is held at the stunning Atlantis Paradise Island in the Bahamas. Atlantis Paradise Island is an ocean-themed resort. The luxury resort offers guests numerous options for entertainment and adventure. The resort is built around the Aquaventure, a 62-hectare waterscape. With the Mayan Temple, the Rapid River, and the Power Tower, there is fun to be had for all. Atlantis also has a huge aquarium featuring an array of marine life for guests to see and learn all about. The resort also features a championship golf course, allowing golfers the chance to enjoy the beautiful weather on this stunning island.
Yeah, the Bahamas is awesome, dude. Great venue, the beaches are nice, and the hotels are amazing, so I'm ready for a great race and a great venue.
Getting ready for the race in the Bahamas has been a year-long battle and a year-long plan. So we've been planning all year, racing all year, and just everything we've done all season kind of led to this one race that ended in the Bahamas for the World Finals.
Dinner was laid on for the Aquacross family, adding to the warm welcome received by all. Accommodation was also provided by the Atlantis Hotel, giving riders that little taste of paradise in between all the Aquacross racing. The tough course has 5 pin turns. It features a long straight which is sure to offer up some overtaking opportunities. With the racing taking place inside the harbour under the shadow of some of the world's largest cruise ships, it could be a challenging course for the riders.
The course actually looks like it's pretty cool. It has some pretty fast sections, but it also has some pretty tight sections up near the start-finish line. So this is going to be a good weekend. You have a little bit of variety, so some people might have their ski set up for one or the other, where I think we have a really good all-around package, so I'm pretty excited.
Here in the Bahamas, the course is cool. It gets pretty choppy out there, so that's going to play a part in the race. But I like the course. They changed it up a little. We're starting through the front straight for the spectators to watch, so that'll be really cool. Qualifying was a cool little thing. You get a feel for the ski, get a feel for the track, so I enjoyed it. And hopefully we'll go out this first moto in a little bit, get a good start, and I can do really well.
In the Bahamas, the field is stacked with talent. At the top of the tree, the man to look out for in the AM class is Jay Finlayson. He won the national championship with 12 wins, and he's aiming for the Aquacross World Championship here.
Well, this is my first time in the Bahamas and racing the AM 300, so I'm feeling good. I feel like I can do pretty good this weekend. It's doing good. We got Ignite Racing Fuel, short track trailers, Jet Tribe and Yamaha Wave Runners helping us out, so.
He'll be up against the AM 200 national champion, Sam Niemi. Niemi is quick and will be a tough competitor for Finlayson. Matthew Smith, Trey and Jason Williams and Kevin Sullivan are also strong contenders in the Bahamas, so watch out for them as we get into the racing. Joining the field from the Cayman Islands is Klein Glidden. He's looking to take the challenge to some of the best riders from the USA and beyond.
I've been racing for 10 years, really. This is a new ski that we got for here, but everything's good. We just gotta try to be consistent.
With the national championship under his belt, Jimmy Wilson is the man to look out for in the pro class. He's had a great year of racing and will want to finish this season off with the Aquacross World Championship title.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. This is my first time here in the Bahamas for the World Championships with P1. And this is my first year ever winning the P1 national title, so this is kind of a big weekend for us. You know, I want to represent well for, you know, all the sponsors that made it possible to get here, and just myself. You know, I mean, everyone thinks the national title was kind of a fluke, I guess, because I'm a stand-up guy. So I want to come out here and prove myself to be a contender for, you know, this year and next year. So I think we have a really good shot. You know, our skis are really, really good, and you know, we have a great group of guys behind us to keep the skis together this weekend. So I'm really excited.
Last year's US champion, Erminio Iantosca, has had a tough year, but now he's changed teams and has joined Broward Motorsport, and this strong team will be eyeing up a podium finish in the Bahamas.
Just a lot of testing with the new team, feeling comfortable on the ski, lots of training, and yeah, we changed a little bit of handling setup and just a little bit of motor stuff that Broward's really good with, so feels good.
Father and son duo Dustin and Devin Farthing are always going to be in the mix. Dustin finished the national championship in 2nd and Devin in 6th, so you can never count out a Farthing.
Same setup it's been all year. I'm just feeling a lot better than I was. My speed is at the top it's ever been, so I'm ready to go out there and win this race.
Christian Daly is another rider who put together a solid season. He finished the national championship in 3rd place and will be one of the main contenders here.
We didn't make any changes to the boat. The boat is just based off the last few rounds, the setup, and it's really dialed in. I think we have a really good setup going on the first moto here. So I'm just super pumped to get out there and see what it's all about.
It's great to see the legendary Chris McCluggage back after a long absence, and he turns out for the World Championship.
You know what, I'm here, I made it. I don't know how I'm going to finish, but I'm going to do my best like I always do. If my best is number 1 today, I'll get number 1. I just want to thank my family for the continued support, and you know, just being in the Bahamas is great, man. It's better in the Bahamas.
Tori Snyder is a man we've seen a lot of this season. He's been consistent, he's been fast, and he's always going to fight hard for every inch on the water.
I feel really good. Luckily in April I had a really good race in the Cayman Islands, which is, you know, this same kind of water. We're in a harbor here and it's light chop, so it should be entertaining, pretty fun, fast paced, and going to be a good time putting on a show in front of the Atlantis. The setup's the same. Everything's dialed in. We did a lot of R&D back home and got everything dialed in. This water's just like back home in Florida, right in the Gulf of Mexico and in Bradenton, Florida. So the setup's good.
Here in the Bahamas, we had official qualifying rounds for both the AM and the Pro classes, with points on offer for the top 5 qualifiers. The top qualifier will get 5 points, 4 to 2nd, 3 points to 3rd, 2 points to 4th, and 1 point to 5th. These points could be crucial at the end of the race. In the AM class qualifying, Sam Nemi took 1st place and picked up those 5 vital points.
It's pretty good. I'm starting to get used to the handling on it and the turning, so I'm feeling pretty good about it.
In the Pro class, it was Chris McCluggage who put together a superb run to grab the 5 points on offer, showing the other riders that he still has the form.
It is awesome. There's some new riders coming up that are super fast, but you know, I'm happy to be back on the ski. I didn't race at all this year except the World Finals, but I made about 2 laps out there. Just want to thank Broward Motorsports Racing, Monster Energy, Jet Pilot, Hamilton's, David Cabrera, Cody. I also want to thank you know, everybody that works on the team. Sam, my brother Rick, Daniel, Cody again, Ken, Waddle. They're all great. We have a great team. We have a really good support out there, and just hoping I can make the 30 minutes today.
In the AM class, after the pole position qualifying session, let's take a look at the riders who'll be starting at the front. In P1, it's Sammy Nemi, followed by Trey Williams in 2nd. 3rd went to Jason Williams, 4th to Klein Glidden, and 5th to Jay Finlinson. racing gets underway in the AM class, and Sam Nemi gets a brilliant start and takes charge of the race right from the off. There's some bad luck early on though for Valentina Lescano, as she's had some issues at the start. Sam Nemi and Jason Williams are neck and neck from the start. Who is going to come out on top of this early battle? Nemi and Williams are still going head to head, but it's Sam Nemi who manages to get the whole shot and the lead. Sam Nemi now leads the field. Can he hold on, or will one of the other contenders be able to wrestle the race lead out of his hands? But no, just before the first lap finished, Nemi has stopped. What a disaster for him. He managed to get moving again, but he's lost several positions. Now we've got Finlayson in first place, and Trey and Jason Williams second and third. Cardone Robert in fourth, and the man from the Cayman Islands, Klein Glidden, is in fifth. Sam Nemi has tried to continue, but sadly his race has come to an end. Finlayson is still in charge of this race. Trey Williams in second, Jason Williams in third are both pushing hard to try and catch him. A little further back, Klein Glidden is still in fifth. Finlayson has put together a stunning season. He won 12 motos back-to-back without any losses. Can he match his national championship form here in the Bahamas, or can someone else rise to the challenge and knock Finlayson off of top spot? Trey Williams had problems all season long. He wasn't able to race in St. Cloud and in Michigan. Can he find a chance to pass Jay Finlayson and win the title in the Bahamas? Under the imposing shadow of the 5 cruise ships docked in the harbour, the race continues at a frantic pace. It's the big favourite Jay Finlayson who has dominated, and he's looking super comfortable as we head towards the checkered flag. In the end, Jay Finlayson wins race 1, with Trey Williams coming home in second and Jason Williams finishing in third.
It was good. I came out in first lap. Didn't get quite the whole shot I wanted to, but some people made some mistakes, so I was able to get in front.
After the pole position qualifying session, here's the starting grid for the first of the pro races. The top qualifier and picking up 5 points is Chris McCluggage. Second on the start is Dustin Farthing. US national champion James Wilson is in third. Eric Lagopoulos is in fourth, with Tori Snyder rounding out the top 5 in fifth. The riders complete an orientation lap of the circuit and line up to get ready for the start. Eric Lagopoulos starts strongly, but it's the man who started in 5th, Tori Snyder, who finds the momentum and is charging towards Lagopoulos. We've got a duel building between Erminio Iantosca and Devin Farthing, but it's Farthing who takes charge. Pole sitter McCluggage is now past Lagopoulos and is pushing hard to take control of the race. It's Tori Snyder who takes the whole shot, but he's got company in the form of Christian Daly, Dennis Mack and Jimmy Wilson, who are all pushing hard. McCluggage has dropped back a few places on this opening lap. Snyder still leads the field, but he's being challenged by Daly in 2nd and Landis, who's now up to 3rd. We've got a big battle building for 2nd place. Daly and Landis are neck and neck, but it's Daly who manages to hold off the challenge of Landis and stay in 2nd spot for now. Jimmy Wilson looks like he's struggling a little, so Dustin Farthing and Chris McCluggage managed to get past him. Wilson has now dropped back to 6th. Snyder finishes the first lap in the lead. Daly just behind him in 2nd, with Landis still in 3rd. Christian Daly is really pushing hard, but Snyder is riding smooth and fast and holding off the challenge of Daly for now. On the straight, Wilson is close enough to Dustin Farthing to go for the pass, but Dustin is always so aware and holds off Wilson and stays in 5th. No change in the positions as we move on to lap 2, but Daly is starting to reel in the race leader, Tori Snyder. A little further back, it's McCluggage in 4th, Dustin Farthing in 5th, Wilson in 6th, Sophie Francis in 7th, Iantosca 8th, Favellini 9th, and Devin Farthing rounds out the top 10. McCluggage is now starting to find some pace, and he's got his sights set on Landis up ahead of him, and he's closing the gap to the man in 3rd. The battle is building at the front of the race between Snyder and Daly. Can Snyder hold on, or will Daly get close enough to go for a pass on the current race leader? Meanwhile, down the field, Dustin Farthing has stopped, so Wilson gets past him. Farthing heads towards the beach to check out the problem, which his team do manage to fix, but he's lost a lot of positions because of that issue. Now it's Wilson on a charge. He's pushing hard to get past McCluggage. Can he keep this pace up and get the job done? Landis has dropped back to 4th after Wilson passed him, and now Wilson laps the back marker, Troy Snyder. But for Wilson, he's still got his sights set on McCluggage up ahead. Drama as Wilson hits a buoy. That mistake could really cost him at the end of the race. The battle is still going on at the head of the race between Snyder and Daly. May the best man win. Wilson is still working hard to snatch 3rd from McCluggage. And he does it. Wilson takes 3rd from McCluggage. What a race from the national champion. Now Jimmy got him. All right. Now we're going to watch Jimmy. We're into the business end of the race now, and Daly is still throwing everything at it. He's still in second behind Snyder, looking for any opportunity to get into the race lead. Now Daly gets his chance. Snyder has slowed down and Daly gets past and into first. On to the last 2 laps, and now the big question is, can Christian Daly hold on until the end of the race? But no, Snyder gets the lead back. What a race from Snyder. The white flag is shown, so we're on to the last lap. On the last lap, Snyder and Daly are stuck between the back markers, and huge drama as Snyder hits Dennis Mack, and that means Daly can retake the lead. What a dramatic race we're having. Everything is changed in the last 2 laps. Daly now on the last stretch of the race, and he comes through and takes the win. What a race, what a battle between Daly and Snyder. After a thrilling race, let's get a look at the results. In first, it was Christian Daly battling right to the end of the race to take the win. Second goes to Tori Snyder, and third to Jimmy Wilson. In fourth, it was Vanjie Ramji, with fifth going to Chris McCluggage.
It was amazing. I mean, it was awesome. The pace we were running was crazy. Everybody out here super fast. The team put together an insane boat, and it was awesome. We got the win.
That's it for this episode of the Aquacross World Championships from Atlantis Paradise Island in the Bahamas. Join us for the next episode when we continue with all of the action from Race 2 and Race 3 in the AM and Pro classes.